I say this with genuine surprise, because there was once a time when Kim had little concern about the pain she caused to others in the village. Forming a new family at home farm with Will Taylor, Dawn Taylor, Billy Fletcher and their children, along with Gabby Thomas and her young son, may be the very thing that softened Kim's attitude over time. Whatever the reason behind the change, she now appears far more mindful of the feelings of those around her, a quality Joe clearly doesn't possess. In tonight's episode, Kim was called to the police station, wondering why Moira Dingle had asked to see her. Clearly emotional, Moira informed Kim that she had decided to sell her share of Butler's farm to her. Kim immediately became suspicious and questioned why Moira had suddenly reversed her previous decision. Moira initially refused to explain her motives, prompting Kim to stand up and declare that the sale would not go ahead unless Moira was honest with her. After a moment of hesitation, Moira changed her mind and finally admitted the truth. She wanted to sell because Cain Dingle has cancer, and the family must focus their energy on supporting him rather than struggling to keep the farm afloat. The decision deeply pained Moira, but she felt she had no other option left. Kim sympathized with Moira's situation and understood why she had reached such a difficult conclusion. In a touching moment, Kim also reassured Moira that she would always be able to visit Holly Barton's grave on the land. When Kim returned to home farm, Joe was shocked to discover that Moira had officially sold Butler's. He quickly began pouring champagne for Kim, Graham and himself, eager to celebrate, but Kim clearly had no interest in joining the festivities. She then told a very pleased Joe that Cain's unusual behavior in recent weeks had been caused by his cancer diagnosis. Joe was taken aback by the news, yet he remained focused on the business victory for home farm estates. He raised his glass to toast the growing empire, but Kim lifted hers and said the toast should instead be for Cain, describing him as a force of nature. Earlier, Graham had warned Joe that if he failed to reflect on what truly mattered in his life, the power he currently held through the farm business could eventually become toxic. The fact that Joe later strolled into the pub to inform Cain about Moira selling Butler's suggests he cares little about anyone beyond the people living at home farm. Now the question remains, will Graham's warning come true? And could Joe ultimately lose everything if his hunger for power spirals out of control? Stars from Emmerdale and Hollyoaks have been left devastated after their mother sadly passed away on Mother's Day following a long and painful illness. Soap actor Jamie Lomas revealed the heartbreaking news that his mum died after a 12-year battle with Alzheimer's disease. The Hollyoaks star, whose sister is Emmerdale actress Charlie Webb, explained that their mother passed away after enduring what he described as an awful illness, while also expressing gratitude to everyone who cared for her over the years. Posting a touching photograph with his mum, Jamie shared the emotional update on the social media platform Instagram on Sunday evening, March 15th. Alongside the picture, he wrote that after more than a decade living with Alzheimer's, she had finally decided it was time to say goodbye. He added that anyone who has experienced the illness in their family understands that you lose a loved one twice, once as their condition worsens, and again when they pass away. Jamie went on to say that his mum had always been an incredibly strong woman, and watching her gradually change over the years into someone who seemed like only a shadow of her former self was extremely painful for the family. He continued by saying that she is now finally at peace, adding that the family loves her deeply and will miss her every day. Jamie also reflected that she was the first person to love him long before the rest of the world even knew he existed. The actor finished his message by thanking the many carers and staff who supported his mother throughout her illness, saying they were truly remarkable people for everything they did to help her. Fans and followers quickly filled the comments with messages of sympathy and support. One person wrote that they were deeply sorry to hear the news and were sending love to Jamie and his family, while another said his strong and determined personality clearly came from his mother. Jamie had previously spoken about his mum's dementia, when she celebrated her 75th birthday early last year. At the time, he reminded his followers that you only get one mother, and that time with loved ones is incredibly precious. He explained then that dementia can be both cruel and frustrating for families, but it is important to remember that the person affected was once just like everyone else, and that the illness changes how their mind works. Jamie also shared a heartfelt message during that birthday tribute, reminding people never to forget that their mothers loved them long before anyone else even knew they existed. Jamie and Charlie also share another sister, celebrity makeup artist Cassie Lomas. Jamie is widely recognized for portraying the rebellious Warren Fox in Hollyoaks, while Charlie became famous for playing Debbie Dingle in Emmerdale for many years between 2002 and 2021. Emmerdale actress Katie Hill has opened up about how her current storyline in the soap has unexpectedly influenced her feelings about motherhood in real life. The young star is currently involved in one of the program's most dramatic plots, which is steadily building toward a major and emotional climax. Her character, Sarah Sugden, is getting ready to welcome her first child with her partner, Jacob Gallagher, but the journey to parenthood has been filled with serious complications. Because Sarah previously battled cervical cancer, she is unable to carry a baby herself, which led her grandmother, Charity Dingle, to volunteer as a surrogate to help the couple start a family. The situation took a dramatic twist when Charity discovered that the baby she is carrying does not actually belong to Sarah and Jacob. Instead, the child is hers and Ross Barton's, following a one-night encounter they shared the previous year. As a result, Charity is forced to hide the shocking truth not only from Sarah and Jacob, but also from her own husband, Mackenzie Boyd, who currently believes the baby is his. During an interview with The Mirror, Hill explained that when she first learned about the storyline, she thought it might actually discourage her from wanting children in the future. Surprisingly, she said it has had the complete opposite impact. The actress admitted that she initially assumed working on such a baby-focused plot might make her feel unprepared for motherhood, but instead, it has made her feel even more eager about the idea of becoming a mum one day. Hill revealed that she has dreamed about having children since she was very young, saying that she had wanted to be a mother since she was around 5 years old. She also recalled that during her childhood, she loved pretending to play mum and dad with friends in the playground. Since toys were not allowed at school, she would fold up a cardigan and treat it as if it were a baby. Despite those feelings, the actress acknowledged that at 23, she still has plenty of time ahead of her. She admitted that having a child right now would be a huge change in her life, as well as for her long-term boyfriend, whom she has been with for 6 years. Hill joked that she wants to enjoy being young for a little longer, adding that she can almost hear her father reminding her that he is not quite ready to become a grandfather yet. Emmerdale airs on weekday evenings at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available for streaming on ITVX.